What up, everybody? JR Honeycutt here on my own channel, just in case Matt from Prettiest Princess decides to swear on this feed. We're going to do the live drawing for our Mega Civ assignment here. I have a deck numbered 1 through 18. We have a bunch of guests here with us to do this. So we're going to draw and figure out who's going to play as what civilizations in our Mega Civ game for charity on January 23rd. That is a thing that is happening. Also, there's a lot of noise in the background. Oh, wait, it's gone now. Thank you, Ace. So we're going to draw.
Somebody is watching the stream, and I can hear it through their mic.
Oh, no. On January 20th. Somebody stop watching the stream. Anybody who's on, stop watching the stream. So there's a lot of noise in the background. Oh, wait, it's gone now. Thank you, Ace. What? Did that fix it? Looks like it was Trisha. All right, Trisha, you're muted for now. Just, you know, turn your stream off, then come back. Cool. All right, Ace, are we good?
We're good.
All right, sweet. So I have here a deck numbered 1 through 18 that we will use to draw these things. We have 17 confirmed players right now. I'm waiting on one more, but I'm going to go through and we'll introduce each player as we do this drawing. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Awesome. Excellent. So the first two players we're going to draw for are going to be our captains. James Smith from the How to Be a Nerd podcast is the West captain for this game. Alex Brock, who is an independent game designer and developer and also graphic designer, will be the East captain for this game. The reason it's important we draw their numbers first is because they have to obviously be on different sides of the map. Fortunately, Mega Civ makes this really easy because all of the West numbers, or all of the West AST numbers we use for this, are all odd numbers, and all the East numbers are all even numbers. So I'm going to separate this deck real fast into odd numbers and even numbers. Boom, 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 boom. So for the West captain, James Smith, I want you guys to watch me do this. Watch me shuffle. No, watch me draw. There we go. All right.
Fix is in.
It's all shuffled. It's.
Oh, you're muted, JR.
Josh muted me. No, Josh, you monster. All right. We have cards here, and basically, Ace, I can see these cards, but I'm going to let you tell me which one to pick, okay?
Sure.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
So you tell me which one you want me to pick, and I'll pick it.
Third from the left.
This one?
Other left.
This one?
Yes.
All right, cool. That means that James Smith is going to be, boom, number 17. AST number 17 is Egypt. That is James Smith. Also, sorry about that. Matt Loader was super excited to be Egypt, but now he is not.
And I am, if you go to my screen, I have got that zoomed in Egypt on the map.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Right there.
Boom. We'll go to your screen real fast. We'll just lock it on your screen for a second. There we go.
Beautiful Egypt right here, right in the middle.
All right. Now we're taking the even numbers, and we are going to go back to my screen here. The even numbers have been shuffled. I'm shuffling them currently. This is for Alex Brock, who will be our East captain. And,
Third from the right. Third from the right.
Third from right. This one right here?
Yes.
Boom. Alex will be Indus. Alex Brock will be Indus.
Where's Indus at?
That is India. That's the one that Clancy got third place with in our last game.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Zoomed in, right there.
So we're going to take 17 and 16. We're going to take these guys out of the deck, and we're just going to draw for everybody else. And we're going to go down the line and introduce people.
Hold on, who was that? Let me write that in.
That was Alex Brock is Indus.
Alex Brock, Indus.
Do you have editing rights for the spreadsheet that we have?
I don't, unfortunately.
All right, cool. Well, I'll just do it here, and you can do it there, and we're all good to go here.
You're good.
All right, so the next person we're going to draw for here is one of the exciting ones. We'll do it because he's not on Facebook, and I've never met him before, but we'll figure it out. John Rodriguez, the co-designer of Mega Civilization, is going to be playing in our game. Trish, Josh, you guys can unmute yourselves, by the way, if you want to. I just gotta.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Josh is gone. That's Matt. Matt, you can unmute yourself if you want to. Trisha's back. Hooray! Hey, Trish.
Oh, I figured out how to do that.
Yeah, Matt, you did it.
Technologying, too.
You're brilliant. All right, guys, we're drawing for John Rodriguez, co-designer of Mega Civ, who happens to live like a mile away from where Plaid Hat's office is playing in this game with us. So we're going to draw. I can see all these numbers. I can see all of it, but I need Ace to tell me which card I should pull, all right? So, Ace, you just tell me what I do here.
And stop.
This one?
Yep.
Boom! John Rodriguez plays a civilization number 3, which, if I remember correctly, is Assyria. John Rodriguez gets Assyria. which is one of the harder ones to do, actually.
Is that on?
Syria is the one that Alex D played with in our first game. Oh, got it. Josh said that he's playing a game and couldn't put Hangout on mute. That's all right, Josh. We'll let you know what's up. All right, so Assyria has come out. John Rodriguez, co-designer, at least gets a kind of a tough draw. Assyria is hard to play with.
That's a tight fit there, but that's good for him, right?
Here, let's go to the map and let's show everyone where Assyria is. Boom.
Right here, right in the middle.
Yeah, so I played as Babylon in our last game, and Babylon is like nuts and very difficult to play as. And Assyria is kind of in the same boat. You got a lot of borders, you got a lot of neighbors and stuff, but we'll see. We will see. All right, who do we draw for next? Let's draw for Josh Giddens of Czech Games Edition, since he's watching. Josh, we're going to draw a number, and this time we'll let Trish tell us when to stop. Trish, just I can see the numbers. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Right here, this one?
Yep.
All right, boom. Josh Giddens, it's Civ number 15. Civ number 15 is Hellas. Ooh, the Greeks. That is Josh Giddens of Czech Games Edition. Hellas. He gets Ace. Let's show that on the map if you don't mind.
Hellas right there, yellow.
Oh, nice.
Yellow. That's another tough one, man. He's got to deal with Minoa and also the Romans. And
yeah, but he's got a lot of northern room to expand up here.
He does, yeah.
All this area up here is open.
Plus, I'm pretty sure that Josh will look good in yellow or anything, honestly.
It's true.
All right, going to the next one. Dave, we're gonna pick for Nate Owens, reviewer, Miniature Market, friend of all of ours. Picking for Nate Owens. Dave, you tell me when to stop. All right.
All right, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
Right here, this one.
There you go.
This one is number 6. Number 6. And number 6 is
Babylon.
Babylon. Nate Owens. Wow, he's gonna be right next to John the entire game. Babylon is what I played with the last time, and let me tell you, it is intimidating.
It's nice and green.
I think I just won my game.
Did you?
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a good sign, Matt. Good work.
That's awesome.
Good work.
But I'm not
All right,
Egypt or the Greeks, so I don't know what kind of outfit I'm gonna have to try to figure out.
Let's do Matt next. Let's do Matt next. While he's
Matt, fantastic. Guys, this is more than just drawing a number. This is also figuring out what dress Matt is going to wear, what culturally appropriate dress Matt will wear for this game. Matt, why don't you tell me when to stop?
No awful appropriation or anything, just, you know.
That's right.
That feels good right there. That one you had to flip upside down. The first one that you flipped.
This one?
Yeah,
oh,
whatever.
Man, you're going to be so excited. This is number 11, and you get now the Romans, dude.
Oh, I'm totally just going to wear a sheet from the hotel. It's like so easy. Done.
Rome is actually pretty difficult. The whole western half is pretty tight over there.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, I like it tight, so it works out.
There's so much negotiation. All right, sweet. I'm excited for this. We're going to see him in a toga. Ben Harkins just texted me. Ben Harkins is hopefully our 18th player.
Did Rome have princesses?
They did.
Not really. They kind of had like empresses.
Yeah.
Do you have a toga you can wear?
I mean, I have to try to figure out a Roman princess.
A Roman princess toga?
Yeah.
Just go with one of the Greek gods and go with their Roman counterpart.
That's insulting to my heritage. I will refuse to not be a Greek god.
You know what? I didn't realize that Fantastic was Greek origin, dude.
Yeah, it is. It is. No, it's not. It's not the really high ego is the Greek heritage portion of
Matt Fantasticakos. That's his name. All right, here we go. So we've got the next one coming here. We're gonna draw for. Let's go ahead and do Chris Bryan from Bored with Life. We're gonna draw for Chris's. So Dave Viegas, tell me when I stop for Chris.
All right, we're gonna stop. Go right there.
Here. He gets number 1. Chris Bryan gets Minoa. He is going to be furious. Minoa is probably the hardest civilization in the game to play, maybe second hardest.
Where's Minoa?
Minoa is the old Thrace. They're just like below Rome in the little islands.
Ooh.
They are not
easy. There they are.
All right.
It's like Sicily or something.
It's like the old Risk Aborigine conquest.
Exactly. All right, Ace. Let me get on your screen there. Let's show us where Minoa is, if you don't mind.
Right here.
Yeah. So Minoa starts in these 2 little islands, and they basically just have to build boats right away, and then just hope that they don't get pinched by everybody else.
With a volcano right there too.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
But so Manoa has some advantages. They have the lowest AST number, which is like the tiebreaker ranking in the game.
Right.
They also have one extra turn to reach the AST requirements to move up. For those of you who haven't played, every turn you've got to meet some goal, and that goal is the same for every player. As the game goes on, it gets harder. But some civilizations have longer to meet those goals than others do. And Manoa and Saba, the two highest ranked in terms of tiebreakers ones, get the longest because they have such difficult spots.
They're pretty easy to get to 9 civilizations though, because they're in a tight grouping and they're easy to defend. So
yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, here we go. We'll go to the next one. Let's draw this time for let's draw for Dave Villegas. Dave, do you want to do your own?
I want to be the Mayans. I want to be my history.
The Mayans. We'll draw number 19 for Dave. Tell me when to stop, Bo.
go, stop right there.
Oh, you got number 8. That makes Dave Villegas the Dravidians, if I'm not incorrect. And it turns out I'm not. Ace, you want to talk about the Dravidians?
The Dravidians are a horrible, horrible spot. They are all the way on the end, which means they are perfectly safe from attacking. Only thing you need to do in this game to win, Dave, is work with the Marians and the Indus, and hopefully they don't attack you. As long as you get a good grouping, they're actually really easy to play, but it's their cities are far and few between. So.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and draw for.
Can I interrupt for a second and say goodbye to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Hey, do you want to draw for Trish first, real fast?
Yeah, sure. I'm just at a convention and kind of doing stuff, so
No,
I want to pop in.
Tell me when to stop
That
for
looks
Trish.
good. That looks good.
Right there. Boom.
Yes.
Trish gets Saba. Trish Fantastic gets Saba, that is.
Ooh-wee.
Not Trisha Victor, who might be victorious. All right, Trish gets Saba. We got that marked down. All right, Matt, get out of here. Say hi to everybody at OrcaCon for me, okay?
I don't think I cursed on air either.
Yeah,
Congratulations, me.
Where's Saba at, Jer?
Saba is down in Africa. It's actually on the peninsula, down the Arabian Peninsula. There we go. Hey, Roger's here. What's up, Roger?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Coming into us completely silhouetted, man. You look like
I'm the Godfather.
It's like an Alfred Hitchcock thing.
Seriously. No, he looks like Kingpin from Daredevil. It's perfect.
Saba's a lot like Dravidia too. They're all the way on the edge, so
Yeah.
the cool thing about Saba is they really can work up that eastern boat themselves up there and take out Persia if they wanted to attack. So
Yep. And the book actually has areas that are defined for each person, and Saba's goes really far north.
right.
Because of that exactly. So we've got Roger Hicks from Today in Board Games.
Or
Roger,
do
tell
we?
us what's happening today in Board Games.
I have no clue. So how will I keep up?
Good enough. Megasiv drawings are happening today.
Roger,
There you
we
go.
need
That's right.
more.
That's the important thing.
Roger, we need more voice modulation in your voice. We can
That's
still
right.
tell who you are.
Roger coming to us from the Witness Protection Program.
That's right.
All right, we're going to draw for Sean McCoy Tuesday Night Games. And Trish, why don't you just tell me when to stop, right?
All right. That one right there.
This one, number 9. We have number 9. I think that's Hottie. It is. So Sean McCoy of Tuesday Night Games, one half of the Two Rooms and a Boom design team, has got Hattie. Hattie is the one that Devin played with last time, and they're pretty tough, but they're okay. He's also going to be bordering John Rodriguez, co-designer of this game. So Sean should, make some good deals, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be 2 approaches if you're bordering John. Either you're going to take every deal he offers you because you trust that it's going to be great, or you're not going to believe him at all, right?
He needs to work his way west and get away from John and go towards Manoa.
Towards Manoa, or you mean towards the Celts, is what you're saying?
Right.
Yeah. And I guess towards Manoa as well, you're right, down there. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll draw for C.W. Karstens next. C.W. Karstens runs the Dallas Design Group here in DFW, Texas, which is where we're from. So, Ace, why don't you tell me when to stop for C.W.?
Okay. Nope, keep going, keep going, keep going.
That's the end. That's it.
At the end. The end is the one.
The last one?
Yep.
Number 7. C.W. Karstens gets number 7. And that is Carthage. He's now C.W. Carthage.
Oh, Carthage.
Carthage is pretty fun. Maybe he'll watch Rome burn. Carthage is a pretty good one. I identified Carthage as one of the ones that I definitely wanted to try to play as if I got the chance. They are a lot of fun. Okay.
Yeah,
So
they
we-
get that whole southern half of the board where no one's going to mess with you. Maybe Iberia can come down and around, but...
So the interesting thing is that one of the notes of Carthage in the player's beginner guide or whatever is that if you look at the island of, is that Crete right there? What's the name of that island below Italy? I know nothing about geography. There are three
This one right
spaces. Yeah, there are three spaces off the boot of Italy, but the two bottom ones, the ones that are more south, are technically Carthage's territory. So it's like fairly important to jump over there and build cities when they can.
Right.
But they
Sorry,
also.
guys, I'm gonna have to jump off.
Oh, Dave, cool. See you, man. You know
Awesome.
your
Thank you, guys.
your civ assignment, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you got Dravidia. All right, cool.
the Branch Dravidians.
That's right.
You wore that
Enjoy, man.
TCU purple.
Thanks for being here.
All right, man.
See you. Cool. All right, so we are going to. Did I say who we're drawing for now? I didn't. Let's draw for Roger while Roger is here,
Okay.
and we'll talk about more of this in just a second. So, Roger, tell me when you want to stop.
Let's do third card there. There we go.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Boom. You got number 5. So, Roger Hicks, you are going to be the Celts. Ooh.
Sweet.
Now they are super interesting. If Ace, you'll pull that up real fast.
Yeah, I was actually hoping I got the Celts because I think they're going to be an interesting to play. You've got lots of space over there, but
Yeah.
not a lot of city spaces.
Not a lot of city spaces, but there are a couple of advances you can get. One of them lets you build wilderness cities, I think, for 8 tokens, and the other one lets you. Oh, no, it's that you can draw from neighboring territories to build wilderness cities, and the other one is that you can spend tokens from your territory to pay up to half, or from your treasury to pay up to half the cost.
Right.
So you can basically go in and be like, oh, I have 2 tokens in a spot, I'll draw from around these, pay 6 from treasury, and build a wilderness city right away.
Right.
I've read that it's pretty important for you to get in over there and push to the push south and push east as quickly as you can, but there's a lot of
Sure.
strategy to be had there.
Towards Rome. I
Exactly.
think agriculture could be used to get big advantage with the Celts.
Yeah, of course, especially if he controls those territories over in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and the British territories.
Yep.
So a lot going on there. The Celts are one of those ones that you look at and you're like, this is awesome, and at the same time, like, you know, the game could be tough or it could go really well. If nobody controls you, you'll own like an entire quadrant of the board.
You got to live up to that barbarian name, right, and just keep attacking Rome.
That's right.
I will do it.
All right, cool. Let's draw for Dan Blanchett, game designer here in Dallas. Moved from LA recently and was willing to play in this game with us. Dan Blanchett. He is all right. So Ace, tell me when to stop. Right? We have actually, we have 6 cards left. This is card number 1. This is card number 6. Pick a number 1 through 6. 4. Dan Blanchett gets number 12, which I think is Persia, if I remember correctly. It is. Dan Blanchett gets Persia, and so the battle lines are drawn. Persia will be hotly contesting territory with Sabo, which is Trish Fantastic, Trish Loader, and will also be contesting territories with Babylon, who is Nate Owens. That's going to be an interesting.
And Indus as well, on the western side.
And Indus. All right, so the territories, we have me and Ace left over. We have Trish, who's watching with us, left over. Jameson Sachs, my cousin, left over, and the mystery player is left over. The mystery player.
Let's get the mystery player and Jameson, and we'll have me and Trish last.
That works for me. So let's draw for Jameson first. Trisha, pick a number 1 through 5.
Let's go 2.
Number 2, that is number 13. Number 13 in this game is going to be Iberia, the Spanish peninsula. That is Jameson Sachs. He'll be the Iberians. Most of his time is going to be worrying about what the Celts and the Romans are doing, and he'll also have a little bit of discussion with the Carthaginians.
Yep. That's another one like the Celts where wilderness cities are important.
Right, exactly. Okay, so we'll draw for the mystery player now. We're hoping this is going to be Ben Harkins from Floodgate Games. He's working it out right now, the flights and the hotel and everything.
What a jolly fellow.
Oh, Ben Harkins is great. And if it isn't Ben, then we've got a couple people on reserve that we'll announce afterwards. So we'll see this happen. So the Mystery Civilization. Ace, we have 4 cards here, so go ahead and pick a number
4.
1 through 4.
4.
Right here, number 18. Number 18 is going to be Parthia. This is the Mystery Civilization. Parthia. So the last player is going to play Parthia. Maybe he'll decide to play or not play based on that.
Yeah.
Especially funny, on my list, player number 18 is a mystery player. Player number 18 drew number 18. Ace, that means there are 3 civilizations left. Moria, Kushan, and Nubia.
Where's Parthia?
Parthia is going to be north of Babylon.
Oh, they're there. Yeah, okay.
Yep, so Kushan...
There too.
Kushan and Nubia are both really difficult plays. So Nubia is down south at the very bottom of the board, even farther south than Egypt.
Right.
And they have virtually no space. They're pinched by the Sabans and the Egyptians, and on their border is a zero population space.
Yep.
It is a lot of work to play as a Nubian. So that's kind of a turtling thing. We also have Kushan left over, who if you go straight up, you'll find them. They are up and to the right just a little bit over to the east. Kushan is a similar situation. They're one of the only civilizations in the game that doesn't have a ton of coastal border. In fact, no coastal border, unless they manage to get over to the Caspian Sea over there. So Kushan has to negotiate with Parthia, with Indus, and with Moria for space, and maybe even Persia. That is a hard
Kushan
game.
is in a good defensive place. As long as they agree with Parthia and Indus, long as they have good border ties with those two people, they're pretty safe up there. No one's going to mess with you from the south.
Totally agree. And the last one we have left is Moria. If you'll go even farther to the east, we'll find that Moria is just north of Dravidia. And Moria and Dravidia, by the way this board is designed, are sort of just completely isolated from everyone else. There's this nice, like, Moria has to have dealings with Kushan, dealings with Dravidia, dealings with Indus, and that's it. So
That's the only three we have left?
that's the only three we have left, man.
Oh, man, please don't let me have Moria.
We'll find out. Do you want to do yours first? Hey, Josh is back. What's up, Josh?
I went there.
Josh is back. All right, we are going to mute Josh because of background noise real fast. And there we go. And there's his sunglasses. That's fantastic. All right, we're going to draw for Ace right now. So you want to do your
Third one, dude. And you're muted. Josh muted you again. Number 3. You are muted, JR. You are muted.
mute? Boom.
Now you're unmuted.
Ace, so what did you say you wanted to do? You wanted to do number 4?
The third one.
The third one, I'm sorry. All right, the third one is going to be...
Third one's the middle one.
The middle one? All right, number 10, you got Kushan, dude.
All right, I like it.
Ace got Kushan.
I can work with Kushan.
At least Nubia and Moria for me and for Trisha. And
JR,
to be honest,
you need Nubia.
I was going to say I really want Nubia because I think it's the hardest. I've stared at it, and I think it's the hardest play on the whole board. Also, I want to be in the middle of the board for calling out the game for everybody, right? So, Trish, we have 2 cards left over.
Do that second one.
Which, this one?
The one with your... No, the other one.
Top or the bottom?
All right, pick one. This one?
That'd be your left hand. Your left.
My...
Your left, not my left. Your left.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Here we go. You got number 4, which is Moria, which is a much easier start for you than to have Nubia.
Mario's good. You just got to work with Dravidia and a little bit with Indus. You got a lot of space.
So Trish got Moria.
Trish, you're not coming any farther west. Right? We're just going to say this right now.
We're already having the conversation.
Work this border out.
Ace, who did you get? Kushan?
Got Kushan, yeah.
And I got Nubia. I think it's hilarious that you and I got like 2 of the arguably hardest ones to play as. Nubia has all the restrictions that like Minoa has, or a lot of them, but doesn't have any of the AST bonus.
Yeah, but Nubia is another one. They're so far down there. As long as you really utilize agriculture, you've got that whole African continent that no one's going to want to touch. So
it's true. It's true. Cool. All right, so those are the assignments for Mega Civ. Everyone knows what they are now. We will find out shortly who our 18th player is. We'll announce that. We'll have a URL for the World Builders page where you can go in and donate money to raise money for world builders to help people across the world build a better life for themselves. We'll have that information later. This game will be January 13th. We will be live streaming it through Twitch, which is going to be really exciting. So for everyone who joined us, thank you. For everyone watching, thank you. You guys have anything you want to add real fast?
I started playing board games 3 years ago, and at first it was just a hobby, but before I knew it, I was dropping $600 to fly halfway across the country just to play a game.
Right.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate you, Mystery
Roger,
Man.
you are going to have a...
But I'm excited to come.
Yeah.
So.
And we promise you can conquer Daredevil on your own when you're done.
All right.
It's going to be great. Trish, you got anything?
No, I'm just really excited. I'll see you guys in a few weeks.
Sweet. Ace, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I'm just going to make some wild predictions here. I've got Alex Brock on my southern border, which is Dravidia Moria last game. We already have great trade relations. I got Trish on my eastern border. I'm calling it that I've already won this game.
You think you've won?
I don't know who Parthia is yet because it's a question.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
But I have got the easiest borders.
You do have easy borders. I have Nubia, and I'm going to call that I'm not going to get last place, and that's all I'm willing to say. Because I'm going to have to fight and scratch and claw for every ounce of whatever I can find. Fortunately, so James Smith, Egypt, is one of my people, and then Saba is Trish Fantastic. Those are the two people I'm going to deal with the most. And I guess under some circumstances I might have to deal with Babylon, which is like Nate Owens, but I feel pretty good.
You're going to be fine, man.
Yeah.
I think you're going to need to utilize those advancements, but I think you'll be able to.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to be fine. I think, honestly, we're all at a disadvantage since you're so far south.
What do you mean?
Like, you're so protected down there that, like, we would all be better off as a civilization group if you were having to deal with a lot of people on your border.
Yeah, that's
like,
probably
what I'm getting at is it's going to be hard for me to convince people to attack you.
When they can't reach me and
When
attack
they
me.
can't reach you. Whereas
Okay.
last game, it was pretty easy for me to be like, all right, guys, just send everything towards JR. And it was like, because you had like 7 people bordering you.
That makes sense.
It'll be interesting.
It will be interesting. And we can say, as soon as we're done with this, 2 weeks later, we're going to pack it up, and Super Bowl weekend we'll be in Seattle playing this game with Peter Adkison and his crew at the Gen Con Studios. So pretty excited about that. It is going to be a wonderful Mega Civ month. To everyone watching, thank you. I'm going to go finish off the football game now and go do some grocery shopping for my sick wife.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Guys.
Take care, guys.